whose movies have earned more than $3 billion, all in cash. His latest is the action comedy Mordecai. It opens to theaters January 23rd. Please welcome Johnny Depp. I feel like you've made like 15 movies since the last time I saw you, and that was only like April or something.
I lost count at this point.
You've been working a lot.
Yeah.
You even made a movie with your daughter, who is, how old is your daughter now?
15.
15 years old. Lily Rose is her name.
She's just made her first film with her best friend from kindergarten, with Kevin Smith directing.
And you, as a coach, were you nervous for her when you're making a movie with her?
I was nervous for her until I saw her, you know, about 3 seconds of her in a scene, and I thought she's amazing.
Oh, that's good. That had to be a relief. I mean, could you imagine otherwise? Yeah, would you coach her?
Would I coach her?
Yeah.
What do you mean, if she was absolutely talentless?
You really never know.
You wouldn't if she was absolutely.
You just let it go. Would she listen to you?
That was great, baby.
Like when we hang the drawings up on the refrigerator.
Yeah, no,
this is, I don't know what this is, but it's beautiful. Yeah. So that's kind of fun.
Did well, man.
Did she ever teach her about acting? Did she learn this? Is it just a natural ability that she has?
No, I think probably the closest thing was playing barbies with me when she was little.
Playing barbies?
Yeah, we played a lot of barbies. Me and my daughter and I used to test characters on her.
Through the Barbies?
You know, yeah, playing Barbies.
What characters did you test on her with the Barbie doll?
Man, Willy Wonka.
Really?
Captain Jack. There was another one, I can't remember which one, but she basically, one day we were playing Barbies, and then she decided to just go, Daddy, just do it normal, how about, just... Like, cut out the voice.
No more nonsense. Yeah, wow, yeah. But now she's 15.
And that was the day I stopped playing.
There are no more Barbies to be played. Who are you going to test your characters? So you might have to have another kid, you know? I mean, you know, if that's the testing ground, you may have to go back to the well.
Well, I've got a lot of Barbies in storage.
Oh, good.
So I could, yeah.
That's a menacing statement to make, yeah. Do your children know...
The next move is seeing Disneyland.
Do your kids know, like, things about you? Do they know, like, I think one of the last times you told us a story about Hunter Thompson and just madness that ensued between the two of you. Do they know about that stuff?
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah, they do.
Do they, like, consider him to be an uncle figure or anything like that?
I mean, they know, they kind of know that he was someone that was very close to their dad. And I mean, Hunter, yeah, he sort of had Lily Rose in his arms. You know.
That seems unwise. Yeah. Yeah.
It was okay because the LSD was in his pocket.
I see, okay, good. All right, well, as long as it's in the pocket. Wait. Because I think it's a story had something to do with you guys hunting Don Johnson with loaded weapons.
Oh, yeah.
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 Yeah. You know
that's true. We did, Johnson was, it was about 3 in the morning, and Johnson was coming over. Hunter informed me, he said, we better set up an ambush. When Hunter said set up an ambush, you set up an ambush with a lot of weapons.
Well, sure, yeah. If Don Johnson's going to be coming over, you got to do that kind of thing. No choice.
He's so used to gunfire.
You can't leave yourself unprotected. It's Miami Vice.
No, absolutely.
You're a co-star in this film that you just made, which, by the way, the character is very funny in this. I don't know if that was Barbie doll conceived or not, but Gwyneth Paltrow, I was listening to her on Howard Stern, I think it was yesterday. She was talking about, she said that you listen to music while you're acting, so you'll have like headphones in,
Yeah.
while you're acting,
Yeah.
which is, I don't know, can you even hear the other actor?
No.
You're reading lips.
Sometimes it's better that way, you know.
And what are you listening to? Is it the same? Is it just whatever you like, or?
Yeah, it's basically I listen to music to sort of keep me in my own world, but also to keep, it's it starts to define the character, because in a way we all have our own soundtrack going on at all times, even if we're not aware of it somehow. You'll end up humming some song that you've had in your head all day.
Is this a technique or whatever you want to call it you develop personally? Does anyone else do this?
Well, I'll say where I got it from. When I worked with Marlon Brando for the first time, we were doing a scene in Don Juan DeMarco. I was on this billboard, kind of got my sword out, the whole thing, and I'm Don Juan DeMarco, mask, the whole deal. Brando comes up in a cherry picker, So his cherry picker gets right up next to me, and I ask him who he is. I stick a knife in his throat, and he's telling me, explaining who he is. And then during the middle of his speech, he was like, "My name is Don Francisco de Silva. I am, what? What? I can't hear you, Caroline, now. I'm like this, with a sword in his mouth.
No idea.
When you said him on Brando, I just thought, all right, he's nuts. He's nuts.
Well, it's good somebody's carrying on that tradition of nuttiness. We're going to take a break. We come back. The new movie's called Mordecai. We'll see a clip from that and more with Johnny Depp after this.